Welcome back to Off the Desk. I want to bring in Terry Charles now with PMI Entertainment Group. Hi, Terry.
Hey, good morning. Hello.
So, we are talking about the Green Bay Pet Expo that's happening at the Resch Expo Center. It is March 6th and 7th, so it's coming up this Friday and Saturday. This draws a huge crowd every year. What will people see and do at the Pet Expo?
Well, the title is the Pet Expo. So, as you might imagine, it has to do with pets. And it's always a good time because for anybody who has pets knows they are a major part of our lives. And we've got two kitties in our household. So they are as important to our household as anything else. So I think that's how people view pets. I mean, they're as big a part of lives as ever. So things having to do with those pets will be at this show. There will be vendors with pet-related things. There'll be some rescue groups that will be there as well to offer what they have. And then we have some stages, main stage, where there'll be demonstrations, including the Brown County Sheriff's Department Canine Unit, and then a group called Team Zoom Canine Entertainment. And there will be other things. There will be an agility course that if you bring your dog, you can run the dog or your pet, I guess, through the agility course. So I should start off by saying you are welcome to bring your animal. We ask that we trust that you know your animal as to whether that the animal does fine on a leash. We do ask you to sign a waiver. The pets do need to be up to date on vaccines. And again, mingle well in public. You would know that better than anybody else, and certainly be on a non-retractable leash. So we do ask you to sign a pet waiver. So having said all of that, if that all aligns up, we would welcome you to bring your dog. And it's a pet-friendly atmosphere.
I'm sure the pets love it as much as their humans do.
Absolutely. I mean, again, pets that are friendly out in the public love to be in the public, so it works very well.
Oh, wonderful. So you talked about some of the things that people will see and be able to do. Are the animals, I know there's pet rescue operations that are there. Are they actually doing on-site adoptions?
I mean, typically in the past, from my experience, it wasn't on-site. Now, I don't know what their plans are this year. I know in the past, they might take names and make appointments and maybe start the process of an adoption if it works out well. I don't know what they will have for animals there this year, but that's typically how it works in the past. I don't think you're going to walk into the Pet Expo and walk out with an animal. I don't think it quite happens that fast.
Sure, but at least you're making that connection
Yes.
with local organizations to continue the conversation.
Absolutely.
The education stage, there's a couple of things that are happening there that I thought were interesting.
Yeah.
Exotic pet talks.
Yeah, so we have the Cattail Critter Exotics Educational. They're going to be going over information on 3 of the exotic pets that they'll have at their petting zoo. One, it's a parrot, and I don't want to attempt the pronunciation of the parrot, but it looks like kakariki or something like that parrot.
Okay.
Also a 6-banded armadillo.
Oh.
And a Patagonian mara. So I'm not sure I can tell you what that is, actually.
That's
But
why they're exotic.
exactly. So she's going to be going over those 3 pets and talking about them. So again, I'm not sure we've had that type of thing before. We've had other, informational things and seminars and stuff, but this might be a different one for us. And then the other one, also on the education stage, is story readings and author meet and greets. Brownie the War Dog, Veteran's Best Friend. That will be by author Kelly Nelson. Also, Kelly has The Carpenter and the Cat, the true story of Almond the Tree Cat. And then also Finding Summit by author Kevin Lurquin. So those will be on the education stage.
Wonderful. We talked about there'll be some entertainment. There's shopping available too.
Yeah, there'll be a number of vendors, and the list of vendors is on the website. If you go to reschexpo.com, find the Pet Expo event, which is at the top of the page, I believe, and there'll be a list of vendors to tell you what kinds of things that will be there for you to look at. And generally, there's a number of good things that are pet associated.
It looks like so much fun. How much are tickets? I know there's different ticket prices for different groups.
Right. So a good deal for Friday. It's Family Day. A family 4-pack tickets is just $27. That also includes free parking in the Lambeau Field lot. So definitely a good incentive to get out there Friday. Friday's hours are from 3 until 8. Otherwise, if you don't bring the family, or if you're just coming by yourself, or if you're coming on Saturday, tickets are $12.25 for ages 13 to 62, $5.50 for seniors and military, and as well as $5.50 for ages 6 to 12. And if your children are 5 and younger, they are free. So it's Friday, 3 until 8, and then Saturday we go most of the day, 10 to 6. This is at the Resch Expo, and it's going to be in Capital Credit Union Hall C. So that's the hall that's going to be closest to the Resch Center. And I point that out specifically because there are 2 other different events going on in the Resch Expo this weekend as well. So very busy weekend at our complex.
That's good. With the Pet Expo, how many people does it draw every year?
You know, I mean, it's certainly has been the thousands over the years, and obviously attendance goes up and down over the years. But it's always been a pretty popular event because, as we talked earlier here, pets are such an important part of our lives, and I think people like to, number one, just get their pet out in the public, and mingle with others, and then see what people have to offer for pets.
Sure. Really, they are a part of our family. You said you have 2 cats.
Yes.
I have 2 cats as well. And really, they are your kids.
Absolutely. I mean, my wife and I joke about, going on vacation. We've not vacationed for some time. And it's like, we're to the point now, it's like, I'm not sure we want to leave our kitties.
Right.
I mean, they're such a big part. And I think a lot of people feel that way. Dogs are probably easier to leave because they can be boarded with other dogs. They're happy if they're used to it, or somebody can come and house sit. But the cats is more of a personal animal, and
Yes.
Ours are really attached to us, I know. And if we leave, they get lonely. And if somebody else would come to the house, they would probably hide for a number of days until they get used to it. So yeah, it's a tough thing. So again, just that, big picture thing, how pets are so important in our lives.
They are. And this is a great place to go to celebrate our pets, the Pet Expo, and learn more about other pets and connect with those who are in the pet world, if you will.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Terry, for stopping by Off the Desk today. We do appreciate it. And I'm sure it'll be a very fun weekend at the Resch Expo Center.
Thank you.
And stay with us. There's much more Off the Desk to come.